So what are the top 3, 4 challenges that these folks experience?
Typically, John, I think with a small business that wants to grow, because that's eventually what they all want to do, is number one is identifying the people. Have they hired the right people that are going to take them to the next level? What I've seen many times in a business, the people that are working there currently are not the ones that are going to take them to the next level. They don't have the skill sets. They don't have the attitude. It's kind of like business as usual. Now we're changing it. Time out a minute. I'm not sure if I want to be a part of that. So I start with the people. First, the business owner has to have that attitude, that willingness to learn, right? We've already talked about that. But then they have to look down at the people and say, are these the right people? As Jim Collins would say, the right people on the bus and the right seat on the bus.
Right.
So that's going to be the second thing I look at is the people. Do we have the right people in place? Because at the end of the day, what every business owner wants is an exit strategy. And without people, you can't do that. So the second thing we're going to look at is processes. Do we have the right processes in place? If I take the business owner out of the equation, does the business continue? A lot of times I'll get asked to evaluate a business for sale. And I'll say, well, if I take you out of the business, what happens to this or that or the other? If the business collapses, they can never sell the business. So processes and people are very, very important. And then the third thing, and this may be a little surprising for some, but I want to look at the balance of the owner's life. If the guy is working 60 hours a week, 70 hours a week, never takes a vacation, never sees his family, he's not going to last forever. I met a young man one time, and we had taken a break. I knew him through a Bible study. And I came into after Christmas break, and he said, I took the first vacation in 7 years. I signed him as a client the next month because he had a young family, and he was just going to burn out if I didn't help him.
Well, no vacation in 7 years, that sounds pretty harsh. But, we find business owners that are in that position.
Absolutely. In fact, one of my favorite stories is I walk into a business owner, and I had seen him the day before. He had the same shirt on. He had put a pin in his shirt the day before and had a big ink spot. It's still there. And his hair was standing straight up like he hadn't been to bed all night. And it was just humorous, but that sometimes he had big bags under his eyes, and I'm thinking, that's the kind of guy that you want to be able to help.
Well, yeah, and that's a guy that can benefit so significantly from our services.